Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to our world. Welcome to Pico Explains. Your fiery redhead, Audrey here, and it's super fiery red today, guys.
Welcome here. Today, this is Pico Pan Dulce.
We're not gonna show his triple muffin top going on, guys.
Obviously. Yeah, Audrey just been battling with my beard again, trying to straighten it out. I'm
Look,
all like, what
I
happened
come,
under
I
the
come, and
cone?
he does this, and I'm like, stop it, stop it. Look, it's at an angle, guys.
All right, folks. Well, we're gonna do another quick bar story here because we got the first one out right now, and I got my love juices going, so I just want to hit another one. Now, this one is again about my brother. Now, as I mentioned before, my brother is a brawler. Okay, he just catches a lot of attention, and I've always been, when it comes down to him, like his wingman, so to speak. Excuse me. I check my surroundings, make sure no one's going to come out of the blue and
Blindside him.
blindside him and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So when it was me and him, that's what I would do. But I would watch him. You know what I mean?
He
And
knew it was happening. He was just
yeah.
like, when. It's
Now,
not a matter of if it's when.
now if we had a third party, like another person with us, and the one I'm referring to, he's a good best friend of mine. His name was Johnny. So he he would come to these bars all the time, so where he would come so much that they actually named the drink after him. They call him the Johnny Rocket. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking
Wow.
about, those people that just
Yeah.
come
Mm.
all the time, and then they just name a drink
I've
after them.
bartended. Yes, I know. Yes, I know.
Those kind of people changes, that night, man, as far as like what they're bringing in. You know what I
The
mean? Money
ambiance,
wise.
yeah.
So anyway, this one particular time, my brother was sitting down with me. We were just talking. I'm not going to say which bar because there's a lot of people that know me, and they're going to be pointing it out. They're going to know. And they're going to be all like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "Yeah, that's right, yeah." I'm like that. So I'm
I
not
don't
going to be
know
doing
what you're
that.
talking about.
But this took place in California. So anyway, it was a time when we were doing karaoke. Okay. And we used to do that quite a bit. Me and my brother, we loved karaoke along with Johnny. We would do it all the time. And so anyway, there was a time where we're just sitting there, and you folks know, if you guys have been in those situations. Now, you're looking around and just happen to have someone just looking at you, right back at you, and all of a sudden they think you're starting crap, with them.
They think you're mad dog, and I'm here, dude. You're
You know what I
staring
mean?
at me. What?
Especially with that liquid courage, it kicks in. So anyway, I'm just looking around everything. My brother just talking to me and stuff like that, and he's looking at the same stuff I'm looking at. And all of a sudden, this guy like looks towards me, and he goes like, he does this. He goes, "What?" You know what I mean? What? And I started laughing at him. I'm just like, I mean, are you freaking kidding me? You know what I mean? I'm just like laughing until he gets more annoyed. And then all of a sudden, my brother saw it, right? And he goes, "Is he doing that to you? Is he doing that to you? Is he doing?" And he gets up right away, right? You know what I mean? And just like the cartoons, with the cloud when they take off, you know what I mean? Just like, you know what I mean? He goes right after him. I'm just like, oh crap, So anyway, so I'm staying back, I'm watching, and Johnny just happened to be next to us and stuff, and I used to do this. I go like this, like point at the person that I'm talking about, and Johnny would know right away, so he would get up and back him up while I'm backing him up, Johnny. You know what I mean?
The triple backup.
So anyway, long story short, it got to the point where it went outside. Okay, so my brother was getting in a scuffle with that person right outside. They're just trading blows back and forth. So Johnny is staying somewhat in the middle between me and him, and I'm staying further back to watch if anybody else is going to come around.
Okay.
One guy came up, was coming closer. I said, "Hey, listen," I said, "Be cool." That's a word I used to always tell people. I said, "Be cool."
He still does.
Yeah, I go, "Be cool, man." He goes, "I go, no, man, I'm just here because I'm gonna help my family." I go, "No, dude, there's no reason for you. That's between those two." I said, "Be cool." I said, "If you don't want me and this other guy getting into it," I suggest that you just stay back. you know. So anyway, so now another person comes in. Okay, so now Johnny steps in and he starts, arguing with him, face to face, da da da, yelling at while my brother's swinging,
Trading blows.
trading blows. You know what I mean? I mean, this is like
this man's almost gonna take me out.
Oh, I'm sorry. So this was like a whole damn circus. You know what I mean? That was going on. I'm just like, I'm just looking around, making sure, watching this guy that was going to step in. So now Johnny is just, arguing and getting into it with this other guy, and all of a sudden, I don't even know how Johnny did this. Okay, now, folks, I'm being serious with you. Okay, Next thing I do, I look over to keep an eye on the guy that I'm talking about, and then I look over, and next thing I know, Johnny like somehow gets behind him, okay, and he does a WWE suplex move, like he grabs him and suplexes him over his freaking head, and I'm just like, what the hell's going on here, man? You know what I mean?
Johnny, you need to teach me that.
No, it was cool. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, mind you, folks, okay, fighting is bad. Okay, listen,
Unless you're doing WWE moves.
yeah, unless you're doing WWE, yeah, that's cool. No, but be cool. So I don't even know how the hell you got around. How you got right behind him.
This is a PSA, guys. Fighting is
This-
bad, but that was
this-
cool.
This was a move, man. So he just like throws him on the ground, suplexes him, right? So okay, so my brother's all done, trading punches and doing whatever. Okay, so we all got done, and then all of us went back in the bar and just bought each other drinks. You know what I'm saying?
That's man.
So those are just things that just happened. But I remember talking about that whole night. Johnny, how the hell did you do that, dude? Because this ain't the WWE. What's wrong with you? So I was just laughing my ass off, man, real hard. But that was just a regular Saturday night for us. That's how it was back in the day. So anyway, folks.
Don't you wish you had video back then?
Oh man,
Right?
forget about it. Man. I'm telling you. So, all right, folks, you guys already know how to reach us on our platform. YouTube, Facebook. All our information is in the description box. Our email is Pico Explains with a single S at gmail.com. Ask us any questions, anything that's related, as far as the podcast or just questions about us. And as we always say, be good to one another, be good to your pets, and we'll see you again.
Bye, guys.